Here we have a Mazda key that was sent to us by Cruz from California. Cruz previously sent us this key along with the Mercedes-Benz key for repair. We fixed and shipped back the Benz key, but for the Mazda key, we told them that we need some components because there are a few components on the board that are damaged. We do not know the values of the component on the board, and we do not have a circuit diagram. So we told Cruz if he can find a salvaged board that he can mail in to us so we can extract the components from and put it on the key that he wants fixed. Cruz did send us a key. So this is the key that we are fixing, and this is the salvage key that Cruz sent us. So let's go ahead and work on this key, fix it, and mail it back to Cruz. Let's take a quick look at the key to see what's going on. Look at this. So we'll need to either solder this component in place or replace it if it's shorted or anything is wrong with it. This component looks good. We'll keep it. This component is the same as this one here. We're gonna extract it from the salvaged board that Cruz sent. I mean, we have a lot of mess here. It looks like a lot of heat was applied to this part of the board, causing a lot of the solder to deform and change shape. Like this one here, it's not even making a connection. Let's continue on with the inspection. This is a coil here. Unlike the Mercedes key, this one is a lot different. Some soldering was applied to this part of the board, and that's where the battery connects. We're not gonna touch this. It's a good connection. Not the best soldering job, but it's making a good connection. And on the back, let's see if there's anything wrong here. And nothing on the back. I'm just looking to see if the traces are good. Because a lot of time what happens is a trace gets corroded and it loses connection. Now what I want to do is open up the salvaged board to see if we can use components from that key. We do not know if it's the same key or not. It looks similar, but it may be different. Let me open this using the magnifier. Okay, so the key is pressed with adhesive. So we opened it right here. Now let's take a look at this board to see if it's the same board and if we can extract components from it. And it looks different. It's a different key. Notice how under this chip we have components here, and we're gonna go to the other key. There's nothing under it. Okay, let's start with this one here. I do not know the value of this capacitor, and we do not want to guess on the value. So let's solder it back in. Turn on our soldering station. We're gonna solder this component back in place. Okay, and this component is solid. Okay, so this is in place now. Those are in place. There's nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. We can tell by the way the solder blobs are put on there. This is good. Now what is this component here? Probably a resistor. Let's try to clean this up. Add some flux to make solder flow better. Very good. Let's do the same thing for the rest of the components. Make sure everything is secure and in place. Now, customer is gonna tell us if this key is gonna work for him or not. We cannot test the key. All we can do is fix whatever wrong we see on that board. And customer is already aware of this. We fixed a key for him before, a Mercedes-Benz key. And now the one that needs the most attention is the component in the middle here. Let's remove it. iPhone 6 and 7. And what's wrong with the iPhone 6 and 7? I do not know if there should be a bridge between those two components. Yes. So those two components are connected. That's normal. So we have one pad here, and one pad here. Let's grab a similar component from the salvage board. Not necessarily from the same area, but a similar one. Right there, I see a lot of them. Okay, let's grab this one here. Okay, we're gonna need to use some hot air because we have 3 pins in different places. Right there. Go back to this board here. And we're gonna put it right over here. Now we're gonna use our hot air station at maybe 300 degrees. I do not want to go too high on the heat. Car key circuit boards have only a few layers and components can desolder really quick. And that's it. So let's do one final touch-up. And the job is done. Just making everything look nice and pretty. Okay, so the job is done. Customer sent this key over so we can replace whatever components are needed. And that's exactly what we did. We previously worked on his Mercedes-Benz key and fixed it. So hopefully this one is gonna work for him. That's it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions and we'll do something else in the next video.